Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode. We've got a really exciting topic to dive into the world of iGaming and affiliate marketing in the United States. I'm joined by Anastasia, who have hands on experience in this field. Hey Anastasia, how's it going?
Fantastic. Very excited to be part of the podcast and ready to delve into it.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I appreciate it. So let's kick it off. First things first, could you briefly introduce yourself and for those who might be new to the topic, tell us what exactly is iGaming and how is it viewed in the United States?
Sure. My name is Anastasia. I'm a representative head of marketing at Traffic Balance. We're a meta buying company. And we do all sorts of traffic worldwide, including the US. So I think we do have an experience with that, enough to talk in the episode. iGaming is just a part of affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing has a lot, like everything that you can imagine, from education, insurance, forex, crypto. iGaming is just a part of that is about betting, casinos, lotteries, all type of games.
What made you decide, guys, to get into this specific niche? Was it because it seemed more profitable, or did you already have people on the team with experience in iGaming? I mean, there's so many different verticals. Why iGaming in particular?
Yeah, we do have a few people in our team that has experience in different verticals. I think iGaming is just right now so much on the rise, and everyone is talking about it that we just had to get on the train along with the trend.
Did you guys start out directly with the US market, or was it more of a long journey to get there?
First thing we did was start with all the European countries. We still like UK and European countries the most. But yeah, US was definitely on our minds from the very beginning. We do like all the countries that are in tier one. It's the most profitable, obviously. So yeah, we were kind of thinking about starting it sooner or later. And a few years ago, we started with the US as well.
Awesome breakdown, thank you. You know, it's funny when you say iGaming, like, not everyone immediately connected with betting. So, saying about betting, before we get into the details, could you give us a quick overview of how betting in the United States is structured today?
Another part of why we haven't started US from the very beginning is because it's very difficult, especially for iGaming and betting, since there is no one rule that fits all the states. You had to do a lot of research because since 2018, when the Supreme Court decided, okay, betting is allowed, it gave all the states the permission to make the rules and regulations for themselves. So yeah, there is no certain view about betting and iGaming in particular, since some of the states really like betting and everything to do with it. They like sports, and some, especially the South ones, they are still very skeptical about it, and they don't do anything with it.
So, you start talking about states. I just wanted to ask you, can you explain how different states trade online betting and why it's important to understand those differences between like different states because there are so many in the United States?
So for betting in particular, every state has its own laws and regulations, which is crucial to understand from the very beginning. Because if you think of USA as just one country and decide, okay, I'm going to start sending USA traffic, it's not as easy as it is. So for example, for now it's a mix. Some states like New Jersey, Nevada, they offer both online and offline betting and casinos. Some states only allow in-person betting, so only at certain locations or over the certain apps. And the South ones, the South states are like definitely against it. And on top of that, each states are most likely to work with big and licensed operators like FanDuel, DraftKings, and BetMGM. So it's a lot to do the research before you even launch a campaign.
And which states have the toughest rules for iGaming? I mean, Vegas feel like the homeland of iGaming, right? The whole place is packed with
Yeah.
casinos and all kinds of entertainment. They're basically built around getting people to spend money.
I don't have like particular information about each state, but I know that the regulations, like there are obviously some rules that every state has to obey. So only targeting non-minors, so 21 years and older. The promotions everywhere has to be like very clear and transparent. So no like tricking the users into thinking that they can have like 100,000 free spins and not giving it, like having some small issues that only to those who registered on May 21st before 8 p.m. So none of that, and especially South states, they even have to get their technicians, like everything, how bets are processed, certified by independent labs.
All right, got you. So, just there's something more I'd like to dig a little deeper here, if you don't mind. So, do you have any information like how much does it typically cost to get a license for iGaming within the United States? Maybe do you happen to know anything about this?
From operator's point of view, I cannot say for certain. I know that it costs fortune more than the usual licenses that operators right now like to have, like Malta and Curacao. And they do like a very in-depth background check. So you have to have every transaction which comes and which goes through the operator like on the paper and explain like everything. So it is very, very hard to open a casino, and for the operators it's a very tough part. But for the affiliate perspective, there are some traffic sources that also need to get a license before you start working. For example, if you work with Google or with Bing or any other search engines, you do need to apply for a license, and you do need to apply for one state after each state. So if you want to target multiple states, you do have to go kind of step by step and apply for different licenses. But for SEO, for example, search engine optimization, it's not as hard, at least from a regulation perspective, because you just need to make websites that will be adaptable to different cultures and views, since the states are like huge and they vary from culture to laws and to everything. So you do need to spend a lot of time building a website that can be viewed positively by different people.
So, is there any chance that a newly formed company even apply for a license, or there's some kind of minimum operating history? I mean, just like certain numbers. Maybe you know something about this.
From the operator's perspective,
And the same for a minimal capital requirement as well.
really not sure, because we are not planning to open a casino anytime soon. So we're just, for now, we're very happy with just sending traffic.
So yeah, hearing all this about the legal and financial side, it just make me think the regulations are one thing, but the people you are marketing to are just as important, right? And of course, the American mindset plays a huge role here too, uh, to conduct a successful business in this field. So I'd like to ask you here, how would you describe the typical American player's expectations when it comes to transparency, brand trust, and support?
It's all very, very important to them. They do like let's start from this. The support will be the most people will notice, at least at the first glance. Nowadays, all the casino brands really like doing the chat support, which is done either by AI or the machine learning. With Americans, it will not pass. They do understand when they are talking to human or not, and for them, they value fast and human help much, much more. Trust is another like step for American to choose your brand, because they do need to recognize your brand from like TV shows or sports or like jerseys that players have, because there is like a huge market out there and a lot of operators. And when you have so much options to choose from, the person needs to be sure, like, oh my God, I've heard this brand somewhere and I've heard that they are good, so I'm gonna choose this one. And then the transparency comes into play. So it's just like I said before, if there is a bonus, it needs to be like a very certain bonus. Uh, Americans like to read everything carefully, at least from my point of view. And if there's something a brand promises and then doesn't fulfill, it's going to be definitely a lost client. So yeah, and we want to, from affiliate and from operator's perspective, we want the player to be a long-time customer. So like everything needs to be fully prepared for the customer to have a long journey with them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Um, in my personal opinion, like behind every bet, I would say there's a real person with their own story. So, given that, do you think players in the U.S. like generally okay with losing, or do some of them like really take it personally when things go wrong?
I think that depends on the person. From affiliate
Like an average, what would you say?
Affiliate parts, I think like there are like tier 3 geos, for example, who are most likely to play at the casino or do the betting as a form of earning money. And to them, losing is like the worst case scenario. So they are earning, they are saving up the money just to do one bet that they think can make them from ordinary person to like even a king. But from a tier 1 perspective, like US, UK, Switzerland, where the average income is higher, I think the iGaming industry, as in general, is more of a fun or like an entertainment, not a form of earning money. So they can win something and they will be like very happy. But if they lose, it's not all or nothing for them.
All right, could you tell us the information like who's a typical player these days? Like what the average age range or demographic in the United States.
Yeah, in the United States especially, 95% of the users are mobile phone users. So most likely they are either watching a sport on their TV screen or the laptop, and they are doing the betting on their mobile. We can see it especially when we are launching campaigns. We can see where the traffic is coming from. So yeah, 95% of them use mobile. So your campaigns need to be adaptable for mobile version of the site or everything. Then I think I'd say the age is that we are targeting currently is 35 plus, because that's where you 35, yeah, because that's when you already have some sort of income, a stable one, and those players who have a stable income, a stable job, and who are more mature, they're more willing to stay with operator for a long time, and that is what we want. We want high lifetime values, and obviously ones that really enjoy sports. But I think a lot of Americans enjoy sports, so that's.
Think so. That mentality is really something. I was at Live Miami not too long ago, and I remember walking to a cafe for breakfast, and even that early in the morning, people were already playing like blackjack and spinning roulette. It's crazy, it's absolutely nuts. I mean, don't you guys have any other plans for the morning besides dropping money at the casino? And there was a huge like sports cafe packed with screens, streaming all kinds of games where you could literally bet live while watching. And sitting there in that cafe, watching people placing bets, watching all this crazy stuff, it felt like betting wasn't just a side activity anymore. It was fully baked into the whole sports experience. And that got me thinking that isn't that just betting itself isn't just about placing bets on your phone and in isolation, any longer. It's culture. It's part of the entertainment itself. And now I definitely know sports are huge in the United States, and betting taps into the culture a lot. So let me ask here, how exactly do sports and betting go hand in hand, like through sponsorships, branding, and team partnerships?
Yeah, I can say for certain that they are like best friends now. Since 2018, when everyone started legalizing it state by state, you can see sports book everywhere, like on the billboards, when you watch some sports at the sites, at the rollers, like everywhere. Especially, they have a huge branding partnerships with NFL, NBA, MLB, like every sport that you can imagine. From myself, I can even say that like the Formula One team last year, Stake bought a team there. So very, very important right now. And I think for the majority of things, USA is a trendsetter. So since now everything is so much with brand awareness and partnership in the US, it's going to come to Europe soon enough. So yeah, I think like if you're an operator in Europe, you should already start preparing. Like, oh my God, I think I will have to partner with this sport team. So yeah, it's very, very big right now.
And let me ask you here, why do you think Americans are so into gamification, and how does it reflect on modern betting platforms?
Gamification is for sure very trendy right now, and I think it's not just Americans, but everywhere. Everyone loves gamification because it feels like you're challenging yourself. You're part of the process. You can see, okay, I'm on this level now. If I do certain options, certain stages, then I will be even higher and I will be even better. I think like it's sort of a ego boost for the people. And especially like with leaderboards, challenges, reward programs, people like feeling that they are achieving something when they're doing like the bare minimum. So yeah, it's very important to adapt to player wishes as well.
Yeah, it's wild how deeply embedded betting has become, not just in sport, but in content, conversations, games, everything. And honestly, like from the outside, it's easy to forget how much of this ecosystem is driven not just by the platforms themselves, but by the people behind the scenes bringing the traffic in. I mean, the affiliate side of iGaming is a whole different beast, and honestly, that's the part I find especially fascinating. I've seen so many industries use affiliate marketing, but iGaming it feels like it's on a whole different level, more structured, more regulated, and definitely more aggressive when it comes to, let's say, payouts and expectations. So I'd like to ask you here, why is the United States such a strong fit for affiliate models in terms of iGaming? What makes affiliate marketing so powerful in this space?
Yeah, in the US especially, US love reward systems. They love partner platforms, affiliate platforms. You can see it even if you just click on a Wikipedia for someone who does blogs in US. They do have their own referral code. You have like honey, you have a whole variety, even with coupons. So affiliate marketing is part of that as well. And I remember just from when I started doing affiliate marketing, the first thing that I found was a big affiliate network in EU, in the US, the ClickBank. It's I think the biggest affiliate network in the world. So yeah, to the question as to why US love affiliate marketing, it's a win-win for every end, especially for iGaming. It's a win to the operators because you don't need to pay upfront for the advertising. You get the players, and only after that you pay money to the affiliates. And to the affiliates, it's a win because you get paid money for what you do. So yeah, it's brand awareness, it's cost efficient, and it also builds a community, builds trust to the platform. So yeah, once again, US just hopped on the train to become trendsetters in the world.
So during your answer, you hit the payouts and affiliates. So I'd like to ask, as far as I know, there are a few different payout models people use. It's not always just CPA or like a rev share. Could you elaborate these questions a little bit?
Yes, so in iGaming, just like everywhere in the affiliate system, there is a CPA, rev share hybrid. Those are the standard ones for the iGaming industry. Then there are some who prefer to get paid for the CPM basis, CPL basis. Like people think of a lot of different things, and even each month that I read some like newsletters or some chats, people come up with different things. But yeah, still CPA, rev share, and hybrids are the most common ones currently.
Sounds like working with the United States affiliates is intense, but also pretty rewarding if you do it right. Anastasia, just let's be real. There is a reason why media buyers love the United States market so much. And I'd like to know your perspective. It is mostly about the high payouts, or is it more about the traffic quality, target options, stuff like that?
It's a mix of everything. So yeah, payouts are definitely much higher compared to even Europe.
Even like comparing to tier one countries?
Yeah, I feel like US and even UK have a vast difference between them. So US is currently like definitely on the top. But why our media buyers love it? It's much easier for them to conduct an analysis and to do the ads correctly. So it is important to kind of target the person from their view. And once you speak English, you could at least understand like what interests the player, not just use a standard translated from like DeepL or ChatGPT phrase. Because as much as the AI technologies are good, they're not as good as to imitate like what people would like to click on. So yeah, analysis, even keyword research is much easier if the country that we're working is speak English.
Yeah, it makes total sense. If the payouts are strong and the users are high quality, no wonder so many buyers are throwing budget in this market. Yeah, that's pretty sure. But that brings us to the real battlefield, search ads. So can we dive into the PPC side a little bit? I know Google Ads, Bing, and even Yahoo can get crazy expensive in this niche. What is like running paid search campaigns for betting in the United States, especially when it comes to keyword costs and competition?
I have to be honest, it's very hard. If you have big competitors like Caesars, FanDuel, BetMGM, they're also doing the paid search because it's where you get the most high quality leads, high quality players, and it can get overwhelming when you open up your campaign and you see that the cost for one click is up to $100. So especially for the like new meta buyers, they never enter markets that are that expensive because you can see that, oh my God, I just spent so much and I brought nothing, and it's very nerve-wracking. But after you do the research, after you pass the initial learning stage of the campaign, and if you are good at what you do, you can compete with big names and you can make the most out of the cost for your clicks and for the conversions.
And how do you guys adapt campaigns based on client research like state preferences or even player interests?
We do very in-depth researches. I know that it can be tedious, especially like meta buyers are very high-paced people. They're like, okay, I'm gonna launch this today, and I want to earn a lot of money. But when new meta buyers come, the first thing that we explain to them is that as much as you want to do everything quickly, it is not done by a manual. And you do need to understand the player's perspective. Like, for example, if you take a person from Texas and a person from New York, they have like different cultures. Um, and you do need to understand, okay, today I want to start a campaign for the New York. If I was living in New York, what would I do? What would I like? What would bring me to click on the ad? So you do need to understand the targeted audience.
Okay. And I'm guessing this isn't something where one creative works for everyone. So I'd like to ask you, how important is A/B testing if you're really running this one? So and maybe split testing in this space. How do you usually approach this?
Usually, like from our experience, as much as you think that, oh my God, this campaign or this creative will do the best, it usually performs the least effective. So A/B testing is very crucial when you start running because once again, you do need to adapt to each state and each player, and to each player they have different values and they like different things. So if you don't do A/B testing, you're missing on the potential clients. So yeah, it's very, very important for like targeting, messaging, visuals. Like you need to test everything to see, okay, the majority people from this state like this, and only after like few months of you doing that, you understand what works for different people and what doesn't.
Yeah, that's pretty much about the industry itself. Thank you for sharing those thoughts. For sharing those insights. It was really great. I'd like to talk about the other side now, the clients. So you guys, as far as I know, you guys work with a different like variety of clients, and you don't just grab an offer and blast traffic, right? How to select which offers to run? What's your process before launching a campaign?
Yeah, it's also very, very tedious, but we do have very good business development managers to even make a deal with big operators. It takes up to a month just to get the first initial reply. Then after we agree that, okay, we're running the campaigns, there are like a list of things that we need to understand.
Tell us a little bit more about KPIs and some like financial expectations, because I'm really interested if there are any like expectations from the client side to you. They are usually set.
Yeah, majority of the operators start with rev share. So you need to discuss, okay, this will come with an NCO or without it. So if you have a negative commission for this month, will it be transferred to the other month? Or if it's for the CPA, they often limit how much traffic you can bring, and you need to explain why you cannot limit the traffic. And then, very, very important, how often and using which methods they are making the payments. So if we are talking about US operators, they usually have net 30 in the best case. But net 30 in their mind means net 2 months. So you will only get paid, right now it's May, you will only get paid for March, best case scenario. And then the most important for us as search, paid search campaigns, we do need to agree on which keywords we can use and cannot use at all. Big operators have a list of 1,000 plus keywords that you can never target. And some of them are understandable, like underage, minors, of course you cannot target those, but some are just their preference. I cannot say like that I disagree with them, it's their business, but yeah. And also a very, very important thing that a lot of operators who have license seem to forget is tracking. We optimize our campaigns based on the conversions that we have. We use Keitaro for that, so we're long-time users.
Oh, thank you.
I really like the platform, and it is very important to us to have the transparency, to see how much players brought, how many leads, how many conversions we had. And it's also very long process of doing the postbacks with them. But after you do everything, you are sure that you have trust between you and everything is transparent between you.
I couldn't imagine the best time for advertising. Guys, Keitaro, a powerful advanced tracking solution that is actually pretty affordable, designed to maximize the efficiency of your ad campaigns and to help you get the best ROI. So don't miss this opportunity and start your 14-day trial today. So there's somewhere it's gonna be a promo code. You can use it without any hesitation. So just go and grab it.
We recommend it.
Yeah, you recommend it. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Expanding on that point, what are some of the main challenges when working with US clients, like time zones, regulations, or other barriers?
Yes, so our company is based in Europe. We have two offices there, both in Europe, one in Prague in Czech Republic and other at Madeira in Portugal. So yeah, time zones are definitely very, very hard, especially just at the beginning, when you don't have a deal yet, when you don't know how your affiliate manager is like behaving. Because iGaming is a very, very quick industry and everything can change in like seconds. Because when media buyers open their campaign, they can see, oh my God, I reached 90% of my daily budget and it's 11 a.m. So we do need to talk with managers very fast about like, can we still send traffic to you? We know like it's going to be a lot today. So yeah, and when it's our working hours, it's still very, very early in the US. So that's why the biggest challenge for us is to think like weeks in advance. So we do all scenarios, like if this campaign starts overspending, what we can do, this is this. But if you discuss everything with your manager, it stops being a problem. But what the problem is the regulations for sure, especially since we are not in the US. We don't hear about laws and regulations first, so it takes a long time to find some news, find what changes. For example, currently the New York state is very tricky with betting because they want to ban it, but they're not certain. But will they ban it? It's like sort of will they, won't they? And for us in Europe, we're just waiting for any news. When compared to if we were in the US, it would be faster for us to understand the situation. And cultural difference is also a thing. Europeans, like majority of us, are more laid back and we like to do everything slowly. And like from experience, I know that the operators here are the same. It's like you can text them, they will not reply, then they will think, and it will take a long time. But with US operators, if you make a deal, that's like you tell them once, yes, we are ready, and they're like, okay, let's go. And they are expecting you to start sending traffic immediately.
Yeah, they're willing to spend more. Okay, yeah, they have a lot of more opportunities. So, I think it's time for a sort of sensitive question, if you don't mind. You can answer it if you want, but anyway, as far as I understand, you guys focus purely on the white hat traffic, right?
That's right.
So why did you decide to stay away from the gray and the black hat approaches?
We understand the allure of both gray hat and black hat because it's fast money. They pay, yeah, like the brands can pay you almost each day, and they pay you more. But for us, it's important to keep our face, to have the integrity, and to know that the players that we bring are in good hands, because it's you also feel that you're obligated since you brought them. You want them to have a great experience. And with brands that are licensed and regulated, you know that if something goes wrong, they will get their money back, they will get the support that they needed, and most importantly, the responsible gambling is always there for the licensed, regulated operators. So yeah, we want to have long-term relationship with the brands, and that's why we decided to do only white hat PPC.
Yeah, that's a great point. You just guys want to stay on track for the long term, and that's actually what we do, our company. So we actually absolutely on the same page here. So all right, this has been a super packed episode. Let's wrap it up with a quick lightning round. Short questions, quick answers. You ready?
I guess so, as ever as I heard of you.
So the first one, which state is better for iGaming?
Right now, definitely not New York. I think Colorado, California, Illinois,
Colorado?
maybe. Yeah, yeah.
What about Vegas?
I think for online, it's not as good because they have already a lot of casinos offline. That like,
Yeah,
if a
it's
person
packed
just exits their
competitors.
apartment, they can go straight to the casino. For us, it's more of a profit if the offline casinos are not as prominent as in Vegas.
Okay. What's more effective in the United States, paid traffic or organic SEO?
Paid traffic for sure. I think it's more effective everywhere because people are already searching for somewhere to be, and if you're doing a paid search, you are always above the organic sites. So people click your ad first.
All right, thanks. If you could promote only one type of offer, is that gonna be sportsbook or casino?
I like sportsbook more because it feels like you can still do some sort of research, see like how the team or the person is performing exactly at this stage, at this area, and do some sort of like analysis and have a chance to win. So it's more like in your hands, whereas in the casino it's more of a chance-based game. So for me, it's only better.
Okay. Is it harder to work with American affiliates or American clients?
Uh, I think it's harder to work with clients because they have a lot of affiliates. It's harder to prove that
Okay.
you're worth it.
Gotcha. And the last one, just one word to describe the US market in 2025.
Trendsetter.
Nice. So here's our final question. We ask this to every guest. So don't take it personal. If someone wants to start working with the US iGaming vertical, what's the biggest piece of advice you'd give them?
Spend your time doing a proper research. Prepare to be at a loss in the beginning and do quality over quantity. Those three.
Thanks again, Anastasia. Thanks for all insights. I would definitely say the US market is tough but packed with opportunities for those willing to do things the right away, right off the bat. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. And as far as I know, you have some presents for our viewers today, so please just break it down.
We do. So for all the viewers of this podcast, it's going to be a small advertisement, but just bear with me. We are doing the PPC event in Prague. It's a very good event where you get to meet with us, where you get to have some networking. We're also going to have very, very cool speakers. So for all the viewers of this podcast, please text us and we will give you perks for this event. And yes, guys, also lately we've been very much into music. It keeps us motivated at work. A couple of weeks ago, we also had a DJ, and you can listen to our DJ set on our YouTube channel. And for those of you who comments the best comment or question, we're gonna give away one Marshall speaker to the best comment. So do your best.
Oh, absolutely great prize. Thank you. So, guys, don't miss this opportunity. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.